Hi guys and gals, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, and I am here in Camden, Tennessee, and this is Fate Doyle's other car. You remember I already did the video on his 34 Ford Coupe, and this is his 57 Chevy two-door hardtop. And before we walk around the car, I'm going to introduce you to Fate, and
glad to meet you.
He's going to tell you a little bit about the history of the car, where it came from, how he got it, and some of the updates that he's done to it, and then we'll go and actually look at those things.
Okay, the car came from Houston, Texas. It was stored about 7 years before I bought it, and when I bought it, it was an original car, had the original motor and all in it. And you couldn't get any enjoyment out of it because it was didn't have air or power or anything like that. So I had it about 4 years, and I talked it over with my wife. We decided we'd either sell it or update it, and so we decided to update it. So I put a crate motor from Blueprint in it, and I put vintage air on it, and power steering and power brakes on it. And the rest of the car, the body's original. I didn't do anything to it.
How it has been repainted somewhere along the line, probably?
I'd say probably about 25 or 30 years ago. It was updated for the paint.
Okay.
And it's got some of the original chrome and bumpers, and side molding is original on it, but
all right, so let's take a look at this. And this is one of the more iconic cars in America, and this being one of the highly sought after ones, because not only is it the 57 Chevy, but it also is the two-door hardtop. And back in the day, they would also call these a hardtop convertible, because with no post in here, when the windows are rolled down, it would be all wide open. And one of the beauties of these old cars that I appreciated, I had a 57 convertible way back when I was in high school, but one of the beauties of these cars is the vent window, so that on a relatively cool day where you still needed a little ventilation inside, you could crank that window around and you could get a nice breeze through there. Now, Fate has said that he has updated it, and so let's take a look inside and see what some of those updates are. Now, is this the interior that was in it as you got it?
Yeah, but I'd say it was probably put in there about 25 or 30 years ago.
Okay, so
some of the upholstery in it is original upholstery. I think the side panels are probably original. Seats and all are they've been updated with new covers put on.
Okay.
And you can see it's got the vintage air in it.
Okay, like he said, it has vintage air added on, and you can see the vents down there underneath the dash. And he has updated the steering wheel. Very nice and clean. These very unique dash panels. They had them for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years that I am aware of. And back in the day when I had mine, we would often take those stainless steel inserts out of the dash that go across there, and we would modernize them and put wood grain in there. So nowadays, sometimes it's hard to find these stainless steel inserts because somebody modified it back in the day. You can see the nice clean interior and nice intact headliner. And notice the chrome garnish moldings around the inside, and all of the handles and knobs and so forth.
It wasn't one time. He's filming that right there.
And did you see that little trick right there? Now you watch. When I open the door, watch that chrome at the top. See that? Now watch when I close it. Huh? That's to keep the rain out. And as he said, the body is pretty much all original. He thinks it was painted about 25 years ago or so. Nice wide whites. Original hubcaps with the spinners on them. That was an accessory that you could get from the factory. And you come around to the back here and you have this beautiful, beautiful taillights. And the unique thing on these is the gas filler is right here. If I can remember how to do this. There we go. See that? There's your gas filler behind the chrome above your taillights. And you wouldn't know it otherwise looking at it from the back. And the gold V on it, that's indication that this was originally a V8 car. And it is still a V8, but he has upgraded the motor on it. Very nice and straight. And it's a great driver. See, the paint is not perfect on it. He hasn't repainted it. Fate's gonna come over and open the hood for us so we can see inside the engine. Ooh, looky there. And he said this is a crate motor. Is this a 350?
It's a 350 crate motor, came from Blue Truck.
Okay. And does it still have the power glide, or have you updated that to a turbo?
I put a 700 R4 in it.
700 R4.
This is all Edelbrock stuff in there.
Yep, polished Edelbrock intake and carburetor and
Vintage air.
yep, vintage air over there. And notice he has the heater delete panel over there. Did this have a heater in it when you got it? It did, yeah. But being as how we're in Tennessee, one of the reasons that he added the air conditioning is to make it more drivable here in the summer months. And for instance, today it's in the middle 90s, probably about 95. And he's added the electric fan to aid in the cooling system for the AC. This is the AC condenser here. And then he's got an all aluminum radiator behind it. And he has the headers down there. Power steering he added in. You could get power steering from the factory on these, but believe it or not, it ran off the back of the generator. And of course he's updated this to an alternator, so that system wouldn't work. And he is also updated with dual master cylinder with a power booster. And does it have disc brakes in the front now? Or just drum all the way around?
I changed hubs in the front, put different bearings in it.
Okay.
Took those roller bearings out.
Yeah.
I just kept the hubs.
Okay.
Original type hubs.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the ball bearings anymore. It's got regular roller
Got
bearings.
those cage bearings in it.
Yep. So there you have it. A very, very nice version of the 1957 Chevy two-door hardtop. And I'm going to let him close that. And here's another unique feature of these are these hood rockets or bullets, depending on what you call them. And another customizing trick that they used to do back in the day when I was a kid was some of us guys would take these bullets out and actually mount parking lights and directional lights up in there. But he has kept it pretty nice and nicely original looking. Very, very nice. So I thought you guys would all like to see this car, and I want to thank Fate again. He came out special to meet me here and to do this interview. So until next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, for commenting, and for subscribing. Bye for now.